Alright everyone, now we are in our, where is it? Now we are in our, I think this one is our fourth part of videos, which is, we are going to learn about multi-dimensional axis, or maybe dual axis charts, right? So the very first thing is I am going to teach you how can we draw dual axis charts and eventually how to draw the tree maps, right? So actually it's quite straightforward how to draw the dual axis chart, because it is nearly similar with line chart last time, but this one is you are combining between two things, right? I mean, most of the time we are combining bar chart and line chart. So we'll just do it the bar chart and line chart. But before we go to that, right, I'll just provide you with some of the context. If you search Google, right, dual axis chart, most of the time is either bar charts and line chart like this, right? Or sometimes it can be line chart and line chart like this. So it's going to have two different line charts. So it is normal basically for you to have either two line charts, or one is bar charts, another one is line charts. Doesn't really matter, but in this case we are going to try to show between we are going to create bar charts and line charts at the same times. All right, so now this is our previous bubble plot. I want you to create a new worksheet over here. We are going to name it as dual axis. All right, I'll just rename this one as well, heat map. All right, so when we are doing the dual axis, right, the very first thing that we need to know is which column that we wanted to use first. All right, so I would just doing subcategory. I think I'll just doing subcategory. Where is subcategory for columns? And I will just get profit AUD in rows. All right, by right we will have one bar chart. How can we have another one line charts? All right, so I want you to focus on rows over here. Let's say you wanted to find row, and at the same time you wanted to find another measure, most probably quantity, right? I'm not sure if quantity is okay. It will become like this. So in order to fix this, is basically you can right click in here, and there is something which is called dual axis. All right, so it will become like this, no worries, because this is strange by the way. But let's say you wanted to make it bar and line, you can just click at this one first. Yeah, wait, sorry, let's make it all first. First, this one is all automatic. The second one is you can choose, so this one you can just choose bar charts. So we are going to have bar charts and shape and circle shape, right? And at this quantity you choose line charts. Now we are having two different things. One is dual axis, one is line chart, and another one is bar chart. That is how it is done, by the way. The rule is you need to know this one, right? This one, in order for you to change to dual axis, both of this one need to be measure. All right, what is it mean by measure? Measure is something numerical in here. Let's say, if I'm not mistaken, let's say if I put customer ID here, right, for whatever reason, and then quantity here, right, I don't think I can do dual axis. There is no dual axis over here because this one, the customer ID, is not measure. Right, so I need to change some quantity, or maybe profit AUD, then only I can make it dual axis, right? So something like this. But in this case, both of this one is bar chart, which is not good. I'll just change this one to line, so it become like this. All right, so that's it for dual charts. So it's quite easy. It's even more easier than before, by the way. So we just need to make sure we put whatever dimension we want, and then at rows, right, we just put to measure. And then in order for you to make dual axis, is at the second row, you just take dual axis, and then yeah, you are done. So that is how it is done. All right, I think that's it for dual axis chart. See you guys in the next video.